Hello, this is Matt Buzza speaking from Predictronics. Today I'll be going over the Factory Sentinel solution that we offer for industrial robots. So the first thing that you'll see when you come to the login screen is you have to log in with your credentials. After you log in with your credentials, the first thing you'll see is the overall dashboard. Here you can see the floor plan of your robots. On the floor plan you can see the health of each robot indicated by color. Green meaning the robot is normal condition, has no problems. Yellow meaning caution, this robot should be checked out during the next planned downtime. And if the robot's really abnormal, then it will have a red indicator, and that robot should be checked out immediately. So this view just allows you to look at the health of each robot based on their location in your factory. And you can edit and upload your own floor plan of your factory with a simple edit floor plan functionality. On the left side is the asset tree, and this is a list of all your robots in your factory, and they're sorted by health so that the robots that have the worst health show up at the top, so you can look at those first. And also you can pin certain robots that you want to pay special attention to, so those pinned robots will always show up at the very top. So I'll go ahead and click on one of the robots that has pretty low health. So once you click on a robot, then you can see the overall health of that robot over time. This health indicator is calculated using machine learning on the motor signals such as motor current or torque and motor angular position and velocity. If it's 0, it means that the robot is behaving normal compared to its baseline data. The baseline data is highlighted by this green section. If it's high, then it means it's really abnormal compared to baseline. And you can see the different thresholds we have set here. Yellow meaning caution, red meaning warning. In addition, if you look at the bottom, you can see the contribution of each joint to the overall health value. So if it's got a higher contribution, it means that that joint is more abnormal compared to the other joints. So that motor probably has an issue. For this example, the motor brake for joint 5 actually had the issue, and our customer is able to confirm with us that that was what was causing the robot to behave abnormally. Also, on each individual robot's dashboard, there's a notes section where you can leave notes about what has been done to the robot or what users before you have found in the data for this robot. So for example, on this one, someone logged that on this day on the weekend they inspected the robot and it actually had the bad motor brake. You can also dive deeper by looking at other features. I'll plot the RMS of the motor current for joint 5, and you can see that the RMS, which is the overall torque, really increased for that robot over the last several months before they checked it out. You can also look at the raw data. For this example, I'll plot joint 5 torque. This is the raw signal. You can also compare it to baseline data, so you can really see that for this robot, the torque is much higher than the baseline condition. What I should also point out is when you plot the angle, you can see that the robot's doing the same movement, so we're collecting data from the same movement so that we can get an apples to apples comparison. There's also some other functionalities over here on the left. In the analysis tab, you can update the baseline of your robot. So if maintenance was done on your robot, you need to teach the robot's model what the new normal is for that robot. The assets tab, this is where you can define what the hierarchy is, which assets belong to which line. Reports tab, you can set up automatic reports so that you'll be emailed different things depending on what you would like. So you can have it so that it would email you what the top 5 worst robots are, the robots with the worst health, or the top 5 degraded, where you see which robot's health changed the most since the last report. And you can set up how often you want to receive these reports, either daily, weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly, and also what time of day you want to receive these reports. This is the end of the Factory Sentinel demo. If you have any further questions, feel free to contact us at contact@predictronics.com.